Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match of tonight. This is MyXMG versus Gplay. And I am Pass. With me is the one and only Sprawl. And we're going to be bringing you this game on DE Nuke.
We certainly are. Pissed around already underway, and we can see Gplay on that T side. That's because MyXMG were able to choose which side. This is the map pick for Gplay. So already picking up a big frag all the way back in garage here. And that's going to be a nice start. But Dreamer, they're going to be pushing into upper. And that's going to be two big frags for the T's as they're able to get into the site and finding the bomb. But that's a great HE grenade from Gimpin. So bomb planted. Working the post plant here. We'll see if MyXMG can retake how far. It looks pretty solid for him. It's going to be Bubble, last one alive. 22 HP. He's going to push into lobby, get a very crucial frag there. Gimpin actually very low, so this is doable. Both the players lit on the CT side. They're going to just jump on the bomb and get with a very nice frag there. It's going to be two frags for Gimpin, two for Get. And at least from what I remember from the MyXMG match that we saw yesterday, Get was one of their crucial fraggers, so starting things off well in this first round.
Yeah, he was. We saw MyXMG yesterday take out Skills in a very close 2-0 against Skills. And now they're up against the big boys of Gplay, and they've won themselves the pistol round, meaning they get the luxury of guns in this second round. And they've actually committed heavily. Usually you see some submachine guns, maybe a shotgun here or there, but they've gone full out with FAMASs and M4s. Bit of a high-risk play. Luckily Gplay, even though they got the bomb down, haven't committed much here because they're wanting to buy on that third round. Get defending from Rage, opens up things with the frag onto Bubble, gets a second there onto Dream, looking for a third here onto Victor, finishes the round out there, and a very clean round there from MyXMG.
Yeah, Get's going to be padding his stats there on the anti-eco. He's going to get 4 frags outside, so some good marksmanship by himself. And like you were saying, yeah, buying all those rifles, they're not playing around, and one of the things that is a little bit interesting to note is that MyXMG, being that this is Gplay's pick in Nuke, they feel confident starting on the T side of Nuke, which, quite honestly, not a lot of teams feel good starting off on the T side of Nuke. So it's a big play by them to choose this map, and I think they were hoping that MyXMG would be slow to start here and they would be able to pick up that first pistol round and then get the first 3. And that's always a great feeling on that T side. But MyXMG, they're showing they're no slouches. They were able to pick up that pistol round in the second round thereafter. So here we are. We've got a buy on the board for Gplay as they did get the bomb plant. So right now, it's working slowly outside. And that nade, beautiful one. Half HP on 2 of the players rushing into upper. And we're going to see a lot of these T's dropping like flies. And Spy Leader, last one on the field.
He has a lot of work to do here. Has a glue in hand, so he could be inclined to go for this one. Started to get barbecued a little bit there, down to 11 HP. Nev looking towards main. It's going to be Sinks who gets the last frag of that round. And this is the problem with T-side Nuke. We're already seeing this from Gplay. They're finding it hard to get into these sites, especially that upper A. If you have 3 members defending it, you try and walk out there as a terrorist, you're just going to get mowed down. So they're going to have to see what they can do. Maybe on these gun rounds go outside, see if they can grab something out there, maybe try their way around ramp. But we saw, I believe it was Nev in a, well no, it was NKY in a very sexy position, shall we say. He was boosted up, but they're going for the quick play towards A. Barbecue there for Sinks, he gets 2 frags, Nev gets 2 as well with his molly. And wow, quick round there.
Yeah, not a heck of a lot going on. Unfortunately, they try and make that upper play work, but it looked like they were just kind of getting it over with, as it's not always, not the best strategy to employ to just run through the fire and flames like that, especially, I don't believe they had armor, so tons of damage done just simply by running through the fire, and we're here in round number 5, another rifle round. So this is another hurdle for MyXMG and another opportunity for Gplay as feels like they're going to take lobby control. Spy Leader, though, boosted up onto Twinkie, as we call it. What would you call it? What's your call, Hoss?
Is that Spy Leader? Silo.
Silo. Okay, that's a much more practical way to call it. Mine sounds a little bit more delicious, but Anyhow, we've got him positioned up there, but looks like they have taken lower. Bombs already been planted.
It has gone down, so Gplay have this going for them. But they've got to try and defend this 3 versus 5. Unique lets NKY just tiptoe past him, punishes him for doing so. 2 versus 3 now. Gplay looking to get their first round on the board. Gimpin coming in from Squeaky. He's made his way up to window. Unique looking to see if he can get the angle. The flashbang goes out. Doesn't affect Unique here. But Bubble gets taken down in Toxic. The bomb's taken away. Gets defused in time. And it's getting closer for Gplay here. They got the bomb down, got 3 frags, but it just wasn't enough for them to secure the round.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see how they made it to lower. Did you manage to catch that? Was that through upper and through the vents? It must have been, right? I have no idea. I was too focused on our Twinkie talk. So anyhow, apparently I skipped lunch. Regardless, round number 6 here. And Gplay with the full loss bonus. They've dropped 5 in a row, so they're at the maximum they can get from loss bonus. You can see that means that they're able to buy pretty much every round here. So we've got, once again, Spy Leader up on Silo. Got a couple of other T's working outside as well. As actually, no, they're going to be smoking outside and such, but this is purely a fake. They look to be moving their way over towards ramp room, but fully smoked off is radio at the moment.
They are able to peek into ramp now, should they want to. Again, NKY in this position up here. Boosted up onto the pipe. Going to at least get 1 frag here. It's not a place people usually look. Patient gets 1. Not able to get a second. Maybe could have waited a little bit longer there. Would have gone hidden as he's now rotating down through vents. Bubble flashes in, throws a smoke on their site. They're looking to get on there and get the bomb down. They trade 1 for 1 as Get falls. Gimpin now falls as well. 2 versus 2. As NKY gets a return frag. Sinks is in vent. He falls and it's all down to Nev now. Try and keep this unbeaten streak going for the MyXMG side. Currently 5-0. Nev trying to make it 6 for the German team. Dream and Bubble going to be doing their best. Dream must have heard Nev jump down there. Bubble is in Toxic. The bomb is out in the open. I find it hard to believe that Nev is going to be able to do this. He doesn't have 5 seconds left. He's able to get 1 frag here. Just going for the kills now. Just looking for it. He's going to die. Bomb will go off and kill Dream, so he won't be taking that AK through to the next round. But they got their first round on the board, and they're able to buy again here, Gplay. Starting to make a comeback. We're going to have to see whether they can follow through.
Yeah, first round on the board for them, and yeah, Nev in that retake didn't give himself enough time, so just kind of slowly walk through. There is a point in time where you just need to start, unfortunately, running and making noise to try and prompt some of the T's to peak, especially if you're going for the victory, and that's certainly what he was intending for there. So it didn't work out, and now Gplay, the downside, though, like you were saying, everybody dropping to that bomb, so, well, there was only Dreamer left, and he died to the explosion, so they have to spend all their money rebuying, so this is going to be very difficult for them if they drop this round as their economy completely reset, and that's the way MyXMG has to be thinking. Although they dropped that round, this is now an opportunity to reset the economy of the T's, and Get will start things off with the first frag. He's still posted up, though, and that's a beautiful shot from Bubble. He's able to pick off Get as he was still alive on the Heaven Rafters, so sweeping down into Secret. We've got 3 of the terrorists now pushing up here, but Nev and NKY, they've got a nice crossfire, but it's not going to work out as Unique and Bubble open things up. Now it's all into Gimpin and Sinks as they drop down into vents. They will pick up 1 frag onto Dreamer as bomb is being planted. Now a 2v3. This is doable. That grenade will do as much as they'd hoped, but a fully blind Spy Leader drops down into vents, and Bubble gets that frag, a 4K. He's got 1 HP. They line up for him. That's a beautiful play by him. A 4K for Bubble, like I was saying. So, great round for him, and carries his team to the second round of this first half. Like I was saying, very key that they pick up that round as their economy now still in a decent spot, but the CTs, the same can be said as they're now on an eco.
Yeah, Gplay forced MyXMG onto this eco round now. They've put armor on 2 players, a couple of 5.7s in there as well. How are they going to react to this one? Looks like they're going for the push into radio. Gets 1 headshot, looking for a second. Gimpin gets it. Gimpin gets 3 there.
Wow.
Sinks and NKY as well. This is a very aggressive eco round. it's down to Spy Leader to try and do something here. Sinks and NKY very low, but Nev, he's the dangerous one. He has armor, he has an AK, and he did have the bomb up until now. He's going to be retreating away, position himself in heaven with this rifle. Where Spy Leader goes.
And we'll see here as he's got 74 HP, so this is doable. Two of the CTs very lit without armor. Nev is the dangerous one, AK-47. And he's got a vest as well, so the problem now is that Spy Leader doesn't realize, obviously, what we realize, in that NKY is waiting in Toxic, so he's gonna start the bomb plan, opens up the doors, though NKY gives up his position, but actually will fall back through the doors, but will get dropped. So first frag, that is the hardest. Now it's a 1v2 as they will drop into vents, but again, Spy Leader with great HP advantage, and that was the player he wanted to drop, and he finishes things off. Spy Leader with a huge clutch there, almost getting dropped on that eco round, but that's going to be huge for them as they pick up their third round. Spy Leader going massive.
Yeah, when the odds are definitely not in your favor, Spy Leader there, able to pull off the 1v3. Gplay were caught off guard by the pistol aggression from MyXMG. Spy Leader, last man remaining, able to pick up the 2 frags and then finish things off with the third. Really solid play from him, keeping his team in this one. 3 rounds now out of 8 on Nuke. That's a great standing for Tees already.
Yeah, they're going to be feeling really confident about that, and like we said, it was Gplay's pick, so certainly they expected to get some rounds on the T side. So 3, like you said, 9 rounds in. It's a beautiful spot for them to be in, and the economy of the CTs is very, very low. So if they can pick up any kills at the very least, obviously, it's going to force the rebuy from CTs, but if they can win as well, it might force the CTs onto another eco, but pushing up or it's not going their way. Unique in a 1v4 as Dreamer was able to pick up 1, but the rest of them go down, and now we're going to see some aggression in the lobby. Hoping to get a frag here, but again, Unique picking up that frag very key as they are going to have to repurchase any weapons that they drop on the CT side. So Unique is going to try and do more damage if he can, but it does look like heading back to T-spawn, he might just opt to save.
And it's probably the wise move here. Last round we saw Spy Leader clutch the 1 versus 3, but of course he was up against enemies with no weapons, or at least only 1 AK. So Unique taking the safe option here, saving this AK, taking it through to the next round, and we can see Gplay's money isn't in the best spot right now.
Yeah, definitely saving that rifle for the next round would be nice for him. But those 2 frags on the CT side, or onto the CTs, we can see that obviously forcing that rebuy means that only a couple of them are starting to grow their bank. They're going to have to force up, and let's take a look at the most amount of money on the field is 1,900 on NKY, so still no economy, and that's exactly what Gplay was hoping for. They do not want to. That's kind of the Nuke momentum. If you can build momentum on that CT side, you grow that bank, and then means that even if the T's pick up a round, you can buy on the next, and you don't fall to an eco, as that's worst case scenario if you're on the CT side to be ecoing, as you don't want to give any rounds away for free, and that nade is a good one, as Get will be on the bench early on, so yard control goes to the T's.
Does indeed, as Nev now just playing patient along with the remaining 3 members of his team. They creeping around the entire map here, none of them opting to run. Nev re-smoking the garage main area there. Gplay taking this one slow. Have Spy Leader as the lone man sitting outside, CZ in hand. We know how dangerous those can be, but Tech9 seems to be more preferable pistol on the T side. Spots NKY here, does Victor. Able to tag him down to 35 HP. The flashbang is going to go out, and NKY has to reposition, gets 1 frag before he gets taken down. 4 versus 3. Are they going to wrap around towards A? Are they going to hit the B side? It looks like they want to go towards B. NKY, sorry, Nev that was. Spotted Spy Leader outside. not able to find the frag as Spy Leader does a lot of damage onto Gimp, and he's down to 2, and the bomb gets planted as well.
Yeah, retake situation for the CTs. It's going to be a little bit rough as the post-plant positions pretty decent. They've got terrorists kind of working all around the map, so we do have one frag, though, that will be in the favor of the CTs. So starting things off, that's Nev with a good one, but he's going to meet Unique, and not going to miss that one. Unique's going to pick up 2, actually, so Sinks in a 1v3. He actually gets wallbanged through toxic doors. So it's Bubble picking up the frag and ending the round. So 4 rounds on the T side. And we're only on round number 11. Gplay in a great situation, and an eco from MyXMG means that this could certainly be a 5th round for Gplay. So we're clearly seeing why Gplay opted to pick this map. Again, you don't pick Nuke knowing that you start off on the T side if you don't have a solid foundation. So proving they have that, have what it takes. Here we are, round 11. And like I said...
I was going to wonder here whether MyXMG are going to go for this aggression that we saw from them in their last eco round, and Dreamer, he's wise to this. He's just saying, if you want to go aggressive, go for it. I'm just going to wait out here towards the spawn and see if you come towards me. I believe MyXMG had a quick peek into lobby, didn't find anything, and have fallen back. So this is wise from Gplay, as they're able to tag up Nev with their patient play.
Yeah, only Nev with damage done to him. It's the only action we've seen thus far, but we'll see where the play inevitably is going to go. At the moment, we've got a couple terrorists moving down secret, one of which is the bomb carrier in Unique. And Bubble and Spy Leader have made their way all the way to the hell position. So Gimpin is up in heaven, but hasn't peeked down, so looks like they will drop into the lower bomb site. 30 seconds left on the clock. NKY is carefully hiding behind a silo, drops the bomb carrier. That's a big frag, and now they've got CTs from all angles. They do have one in Toxic, but he's yet to actually peek out. Now he will inevitably, but we'll only get one. Bubble trying to spray in, and that's going to be Gimpin with the frag, though. So with 3v2, bomb has been planted. We're going to have Spy Leader and Dreamer left alive. You have a decent crossfire. Dreamer with the first one on to get. They are going to tap the bomb in the CTs, but that's another frag for Dreamer. It's all up to Gimpin. And Spy Leader will put him down. So a good crossfire from Gplay means they secure the round, and was a close one. No doubt, but on that CT side, you really want to convert those, even if they are close.
Yeah, it was an eco. Got to remember that. And MyXMG able to do a big amount of damage there to Gplay, but Gplay still coming out on top. They're all going with these AK buys. MyXMG haven't really had the money to put an AWP together just yet. I mean, we haven't seen Gplay go outside, but we're seeing it now, and an AWP could be key in order to stop this. The one player on silo did just spot him, not able to connect with the USP though. Fortunate for him, would have given his team a little bit of an edge going into the latter parts of this round. Garage is completely smoked off, so the T's can creep their way down into secret. Gimpin with this one-man aggression is gonna get the headshot on Spy Leader, pick himself up a grenade, and more importantly an AK-47. He has some firepower to help his team defend.
Yeah, it sinks inside a vent. He might be able to get something done as Dreamer is slowly working up to peek this angle, but actually just playing it passively. Oh, he will jump into vent, but the minute he does so, Sinks looks away, so that's going to be a freebie. Gimpin, though, with that AK-47, will get his second frag of the round. Bomb being planted in the lower bomb site, and this is their opportunity. Gimpin drops in, will go down. NKY goes down to an HE grenade, and it's all up to Nev in a 1v2. If he can get this first frag, he does get it, but that's going to be Victor finishing things off, and another round for Gplay means that we're at a tied scoreline, and 6-6. That is a difficult situation for MyXMG, as they are going to be able to buy up here, but this is another opportunity for Gplay to maybe send MyXMG back onto the eco. They had to do 2 ecos in a row there, and Gplay obviously taking advantage of it. They've moved up to that tie scoreline, and here we are now. We've got an AWP on Get. He's actually opting to head to ramp with it.
He is, and Get's warping yesterday was crucial to MyXMG's success against Skills, and he's hoping to try and unlock that here on DE Nuke. They need something. They've lost a good number of rounds in a row now, and there it is. That's the opener that MyXMG needed, 5 versus 4. It's a great start from them, but it's going to be the A play here. Smokes and flashes coming out from Gplay, and in fact, they've gone for my favourite play out of the entire playbook on Nuke. They went for the vent dive. I love this team already.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful play, and they've got the bomb down now. Decent post-plant position. Spy leader onto Gimpin. So it's a 4v4, but definitely favoring the T's, as we are going to see a couple players still up, or Dreamer getting a crucial pick. Actually make that 2, so this is not going to work out here as Get forced the save. Sinks doing the exact same thing here, so he will spot out Dreamer. So 1 frag in their favor, but at this point, it's all about their rounds. It's not necessarily about the equipment they're saving. Yeah, it's nice that they can move into the next round with some rifles, as they obviously don't have a ton of economy, but they need rounds on the board, and now Gplay with the round lead on the T side of Nuke. That is a depressing situation for MyXMG. There's no sugarcoating that.
There isn't, and you've said it a lot of times. Gplay must have been confident on their T side, and we're really seeing it now. Victor not having the best game. He's bottom fragging the entire game, but when you have Bubble and Dream on 12 frags each, really showing what Gplay can do. Get positioned outside with the AWP this time round. Dream going to be smoking that one off. Victor playing passive again here in Squeaky. Seems this passive play has really been working for Gplay, seeing if they can get a pick. That's not the pick they were looking for, as Get drops Spy Leader. Gets the opening frag of the round yet again here, as now they've flashed their way into main. Not sure if they spotted Get here. Dream's going to be caught out, but he's actually going to get the frag there. And got taken down by his own teammate. A little bit strange there, and it's all down to Bubble. We've seen him pull off a 1v3 before. Now he's got the 1v2. He has the bomb on the lower site. It's going to get planted, and now MyXMG going to have to react with this one. They have an AWP and an M4 here. Get breaks the vent. Bubble has a rough idea of where one of the CTs is. Little does he know, they're both coming from the same direction. Listen out now. As soon as they go for the defuse, he's going to have to go for it. There it is, he would have heard it. But Get playing the angle. Gets taken down, but Bubble able to get 1 frag before he falls. But we know it's not going to be enough. There it is, Get with the defuse. Tying things up at 7-7, but even so, giving the T side 7 rounds, it's never a good idea.
Yeah, Gplay is not too worried about that one. Anything more they can put on the board, great, but 7 rounds, you just said it. They are not too worried at all. So looking forward to, we've got Mirage for the second map, so that is the pick of MyXMG. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll most likely be starting on that T side, and it is hard to lose the first map and then start off on the lesser favored side of a map. So we'll see how they, well, they're not out of this yet. I'm counting them out, but Get, he's not counting himself out as he gets a crucial frag there, but finally Spy Leader will be able to put him down, so a 1-for-1 trade. That is a great spot for the T's to be in. They do have outside control. We do see Dreamer posted up at T red. And Spy Leader just putting some spam through into upper rafters. We can see that there is no CTs playing up there currently, but not a bad idea nonetheless.
Gimpin finding the frag on Spy Leader. Second time he's been caught out on Silo. Bubble trying to use this high angle to get the frag, and he does so onto Gimpin. We're back to 3 versus 3 now in this last round. Gplay looking to win the half now. Again, they've made their way down Secret, or at least making their way down Secret. NKY is on this upper site. In fact, I believe all 3 of MyXMG members are on this upper A bomb site, so Gplay can get the bomb down here. NKY spots out Unique. That must be a sign that Gplay are heading to the bottom site. Unique was creeping down ramp, surely, and there they go, they hear the smokes. And Nev is going to rotate down through vents, gets the frag, and it's just down to Dream now to try and get this with 10 seconds left. It's highly unlikely. NKY with the headshot. MyXMG win the half, but it's not in the fashion they would have liked.
Yeah, win, although the numbers say 1. I don't know if we can call that a win, as 7 rounds on the T side, that sounds like a win to me. But definitely, technically speaking, 8-7. MyXMG has a 1-round lead moving on to this T side, but this is going to be a little bit rough, as I don't know what kind of T side we're going to see out of MyXMG. Certainly, they might have a decent T side, but to expect to win from this kind of scoreline, they might be looking forward to that second map here. It's got to be in the back of their minds that Mirage, that is the map they need to come back on, and then even looking forward to that third map if they can pick up Mirage in season. So we'll see what they can employ for the strategy here. We are live going into the second pistol round. Again, this is a best of 3. We're in the upper bracket of RGN's European Intercontinental Open. We do see a kit on Dreamer, 3 pieces of armor, and Spy Leader, Victor, and Bubble, unique with the smoke, flash, and HE grenade. So on the opposite side, though, we've got 4 Glocks and armor, and then we've got Nev. He's going to be the utility. So right now, it does look like it's going to be a ramp side play, as they are pushing very aggressively. Unique will drop, but Spy Leader gets a nice shot onto Nev, as he is dropped down to 8 HP, though, and flying up into the heavens, we're going to have Sinks picking up 1 frag, Dreamer, and all the T's actually landing frags, but finally firing back is Bubble, making it a 2v2.
That was such a risky play, just bombing it up that ladder.
Yeah, that's a ballsy play, no doubt about that.
But it's worked out for them. They've got the bomb down here. Gplay looking to try and see what they can get from this. They get the frag on to get. Bubble going to go for the defuse, making it to start off. NKY now trying to get the frag, peeks down, gets the headshot on Bubble, clean two for him, getting the 2 frags at the end. And this is the start MyXMG needed.
Certainly, they definitely needed that, and I'm a little confused. I believe there was a kit somewhere on the CT side, but apparently it wasn't on either of those players, so opting to have Bubble just stick the bomb, I guess you're running out of time. You have very little options there, so you just need to get him on that defuse, but that made it a pretty decent 1v1 pretty much. Well, he actually killed the bomb diffuser before he even killed the guy trying to frag him, so it's a good round here, but we do see a force up from the CT side. Gplay, they're coming in very, very confidently, very aggressively, pushing into lobby and such. Got CZ75s on the board on 4 of them, 5-7 on Bubble, and they've got armor as well, but already we see Nev and Sinks, they're pushed up towards Hell. They're going to grab the first frag of the round. It's on to Spy Leader. They know Unique's over here as well, and they will grab that frag. So Bubble will finally fire back, but not before. We're going to have a trade back and forth. Now with 2v2, and Sinks will take down Dreamer. It's all up to Victor now in a 1v2. Gimpin and Sinks left alive.
Yeah, he's picked up a defuse kit here. Spots 1 player, but he's now only got 6 bullets left. Gonna switch it out for a 5-7, reload that one. Now has to see what he can do. 1 versus 2, it's definitely doable here, but not when Gimpin's crouching there with a glow in hand. Either way, a very good eco round from Gplay there, picking up 3 frags. They're gonna have to just eco 1 more.
Yeah, some good economic damage, of course. You don't want to... If you give the terrorists the first 3 rounds, like, they pick up pistol, you expect them to most likely grab those next 2. But if you can do enough damage, once you hit that rifle round and you win on the CT side, you can put those Ts back onto an eco if you do enough damage in these 2 rounds here. So, it was a good amount of damage. That being said, it was a force buy from our CT side, so their economy not looking so hot either. But at the moment, we've got 4 terrorists working outside Gimpin, the Lone Ranger pushing towards ramp, but the rest of his team have taken control of outer. Right now, though, we do see this is a triple stack outside for the CTs, but I'm not sure how much I like these angles purely because of the distance. Dreamer very far back, same with Bubble. Spy Leader, though, is going to be close around the corner, and he gets the shot on to Get as Get missed the jump and falls to his death. Gimpin, though, the one to watch out for as he is going to be flanking these players.
And MyXMG going to be backing away from this one.
Oh, Gimpin,
there it is.
What? That should have been a freebie. Yeah, and he knows that. He knows that. That should have been a free couple.
As we are. MyXMG, they've made their way down to the B site now. They're going to be greeted by one, maybe even two there. One player in window, he's forced back as never mind. Go and reface this. He will indeed. Gets the frag onto Unique. Bomb has gone down. Dream though playing very safe, going from behind, and it's now just down to NKY. Gplay coming out big this round. That HE is going to connect. It's going to tickle him a little bit, but it's going to be the Galil that is the threat. Gplay on an eco round. Grab their first round of the half. 10-8 in favour of MyXMG. On the CT side of Nuke, Gplay could become unstoppable.
Yeah, that's the worry. As MyXMG, of course, they wanted to pick up pistol. You really plan on getting those two right after. So the fact that they pick up the second one, but not the third, that's definitely going to hurt their T side. And now it doesn't get any easier than the rounds they were just a part of. Now things are very, very difficult. So they do equip Tech 9s across the board. 2 pieces of armor on Kimpin and Sinks. Let's see what kind of strategy they decide to go with. Right now they're working very slow. No rushes of any sort. A lot of times we'll see that Tech 9 pain train. But isn't going to be the situation here, as they're just looking for some picks and aggression, but I don't think Gplay is going to give them anything right now.
But again, these Tech 9s can be so dangerous, but they're so passive, waiting, radio and in lobbies, seeing what they can find. Right now, as you said, Gplay not giving them anything. That Molotov is going to force Gimpin to split with his team. They're going to rush out here. One player gets dropped, 2 players get dropped now. All down to NKY after that explosive play. Radio room, NKY lurking. Bubble going to drop down. Not find anything here. Maybe he's a little bit confused. But Gplay do have control of the bomb right now.
Yeah, NKY getting dropped by Dreamer. And Gplay are going to put another round on the board. And they lost 2 members, but they do have some decent coin to play around with. That's one of the benefit of taking an eco round, is usually you get gifted some rifles and you don't have to purchase them the next round. So that means that we see Victor moving up to 7,200 as he's got an AK-47 in hand, and I do believe Unique just bought for one of his teammates. So not a ton of money on the CT side. Need to be careful and pull out this round, but this is MyXMG's chance. If they can take this, they could send the CTs back onto an eco, and that's a great way to start the round. Get with an opening frag. Like we were saying earlier, Get definitely one of those players that, if he's alive and well and hitting shots, MyXMG's chances quite a bit higher. He's definitely one of the players that went off when we saw them win 2-0 versus Skills. But Sinks now, he's come alive, takes down Spy Leader. So a 5v3 looking like a promising round thus far for the T's.
Definitely is, as they're making their way down to Secret, getting the frag onto Bubble as they do so. Down to Dream and Unique left. He's going to put in his shift here, drops NKY. Bomb though looking to go down on this B site. They make their way out, going to sit in the smoke, plant this D4 pack. Now the retake begins. Dream spots one player, I'm pretty sure he spotted 2, but the smoke plume just at the wrong time for him. He's going to reface this, get a face full of grenades, but he's just going to skip right past it. Back to 2 versus 2 though, 2 versus 1 as Get. One frag, Dream now goes for the defusal, but Sinks is just too quick there. Knew exactly where the bomb was. This is a very back and forth second half we have.
Yeah, it is. And there is enough money here for a force up on the CT side. So this is all she wrote, though, for the monetary situation. 3 of the players have to go without helmets. And it's not a huge deal. Only 1 glow on the board, so Nev will feel like he might have an AK in his hand, as, like I said, only 3 of the players, or rather 3 of the players don't have helmets. Only 2 of the players picked up helmets on the CT side. But it does look like we're going to have a quick outer play. They're going to have 2 players boosted up already, NKY and Get. We'll see from the CT side how they decide to counter this. Actually, nothing as of yet. Victor now peeking out from CT red, but he gets taken down with a beautiful headshot by NKY. So another opening frag. That is definitely a great benefit for MyXMG as they have 4 players outside in complete control of this real estate.
They make their way now. What looked like into main. Yeah, smokes down, spots one player towards locker room that was. Maybe find anything. But finds it as soon as he goes up into heaven. That spy lead drops down. Bubble goes as well, as does Unique. Dream standing yet again here all by himself. Out on this A bomb site, gets flashed up. Able to find one frag. Unheard of here, but you have an angry Nev coming from behind. It's extremely hard for you to do anything in such a small space. Wow, MyXMG's T side starting to become really impressive.
Yeah, they're getting these opening frags. Get is responsible for a bunch of them here. So if you can continue to work those, it's gonna work out in your favor. There's no two ways about it. So the CT side of Gplay, on the other hand, need to be a little bit more careful. They can't be gifting those entry frags to the Ts because it just snowballs. So we have an eco round here for Gplay, and that's a great situation for MyXMG. They should be able to put another round on the board, but we have seen, especially on Nuke, these eco rounds can still be very devastating. So we'll see how this round goes, but if it goes the way of MyXMG, a 13-9 scoreline, they're looking poised to finish this map. And on the T side, we were the ones who called it. It didn't look that promising, but an early nade from the T side. It's going to drop Unique and Victor down. Unique down to 13 HP, Victor down to 58. So they're stacking inside a secret. We see another stack outside. It's basically 2 in secret. The rest are poised right outside of kind of heaven and hell area. But the play, it's going to be upper. So that means that they get a free bomb site here now. Spy Leader trying to get a frag into mini, but they're going to smoke it off. Molotov up into heaven, and that's a free bomb site.
And now what can Gplay do? They have to try and, I guess, get some frags here. It'll be extremely hard for them to do so unless they try and save these P250s. Yeah, is lurking. He's looking for a kill here, and he'll probably find one onto Unique. No, it's going to be NKY to get one. Not able to get a second there. There we go. Get finds the frag onto Unique. Green has recovered an AK. Going to try and save that one. Bubble again, saving this P250 in T spawn. And MyXMG, after their first half, who would have thought they're 3 rounds away from winning this first map?
Yeah, very impressive T side from them thus far. They've picked up 5 rounds, only 2 for Gplay. So after they picked up pistol, that was obviously promising, but after dropping the 3rd round to an ecoing Gplay, looked a little bit scary. But here we are, 13-9. MyXMG is coming out guns a-blazing. So we do see obviously a buy from Gplay as they were on an eco last round, but still not optimal rifles, as got a FAMAS on the board. Dreamer obviously was able to save that AK-47, but Victor finally got the entry frag, and there's actually 2 in the favor of the CTs. NKY took down Victor, but still the man advantage for the CTs, so this is the closest we've seen for a round, or to a round, in a little while here. Let's see if the CTs can close this out, but as of now, we've got Get in an opportune position pushed outside, but the problem is, we've got Bubble close down secret, and he's going to get a crucial frag onto the AWP in Get. So 2v4. Gplay showing they're not out of this yet.
Not Gimpin and Nev though. I was going to say slow walking their way into main, but you've seen Nev's head get taken off there, and it's just down to Gimpin now. He does have the bomb. There are 35 seconds left for him to work with, up against 3. An option here for him to sneak his way down to the lower B bomb site. Get the plant. 2.
There's actually no one down there either, so he would be able to just get it for free.
Yeah, I mean, it's only really Bubble that can rotate that quickly. I believe it's also that is over towards ramp that could rotate down as well. The smoke is out, they hear this, Bubble's going to go for it. He's got some tags on, he's got his knife out. Simply just hiding in that smoke. It's going to be hard for him to survive here, but he's going to trade best. 54 HP, there it is, He gets taken down.
Palm plant though, can't really go wrong with that. They got some money. Yeah.
What else can you really do?
I'm surprised he even made it out of the smoke, to be honest. So he was looking to get some spray connection in, but doesn't work out. Bomb plant, though, like we said, that's going to be good for their economy, as Get, he had not very much. We'll have an AWP, though, as I believe one of his teammates was able to drop that for him. Just switching up the weapons, and Gplay, though, they've got to stop these T's cold in this round if they want a chance to make this happen, because their economy is not looking too hot. So if they drop this round, it's going to be a rough situation for them. MyXMG, this is their opportunity to close out this map. But as of now, they are working towards outside. We've got Gimpin posted up on silo. Get is actually standing on top of wooden boxes here, now heading out towards mini. So they are opting once again to utilize the outside real estate. We've got Victor. He's in a sneaky spot all the way in the back of garage, though. And now, even, I believe Bubble is down in secret. So the problem with this is that Bubble got a frag last round from secret. So they're going to check there. They're definitely going to check there. But Victor, on the other hand, that's where they didn't check. And Gimpin will go down because of that.
And now Victor gets taken down by the orb of Get. We saw how dangerous he is with that yesterday. He toyed with it a little bit in the first half here on the CT side. Trying to get it to work on the terrorist side as well, which we didn't see from Gplay at all, as that's a great shot from Dream. Can't find the second onto NKY. His top side is more or less open. Just Unique left now in a 1 versus 1. Who's going to see who first? I'm pretty sure NKY spotted the arm of Unique there. He's going to skip his way down this B bomb site. Going to molly the vents. Unique only has really one option here unless he goes for the long rotate. NKY ready for this. He's even going to smoke that off. This is great solo play. NKY knows that Unique has to react quick.
That was a great play.
Really nice position of grenades.
Yeah, well, very well played from NKY. Securing that round, and like I was just saying, 14-10. That's a great spot for MyXMG. Gplay, though, they're forced to buy, but it's not exactly the equipment they were looking for. It's a kitchen sink buy. If Ricky was here, that would be what he'd be calling it, as we've got 2 pistols on the board, 5.7 and CZ75, 2 FAMAS, and Spy Leader, the most equipped with an M4 in hand. But this is looking bleak for Gplay. The MyXMG T side has looked very dominant, and they continue to make outside work. Victor now in a new location, but he does have Spy Leader up above him. He's going to peek out, gets a crucial frag there onto Sinks. And that's a great entry for the CTs. They can kind of fall back now. And we are going to see Victor, though, trying to trade a little bit more damage. Gimpin down to 46 HP. So good opening thus far for the CTs.
Now Bubble, he's been in this position before, has to fall back with 5.7 in hand, gets dinked, and they're not going to follow him just yet aggressively. Molotov, though, it's going to force him up the stairs. He's able to pick off 1. 4 versus 3 now. Spy Leader going to drop onto that Molotov and finds a frag on to Get. He did lose 37 points of health, though, as Nev up the stairs. He knows there's someone to the right of him. I'm not sure if he knows where Victor is, and he doesn't. That's the bomb, the Gplay. And their hopes of taking this map are still alive.
They certainly are, and they're able to pick up 2 AKs, so they're going to be well equipped in this round, and that was certainly a round that MyXMG wanted to take, put themselves on match point, but now this is the opportunity for Gplay to make something happen, as there's no money on the T side. And they'll hopefully, for their case, get a bomb plant here, but the amount of money they have, even next round, it's going to look not so hot for them. So we'll see what they decide to go for. It looks like an outside play, once again, boosting up onto the wooden box. Actually, all 4 of them, so very, very quick outer play, and Victor will get 1, but they're storming right through Mini into upper Get with 1 frag onto Dreamer, but that's looking like the only frag, so Gplay certainly still in this match, 14-12. They've got a little bit of economy to play with as well. They've got the equipment they require. On the MyXMG side, though, look what we're seeing. Being that they didn't get a bomb plant in the last 2 rounds, they're forced to eco here once again.
They are, and Tech9's yet again here, but are we going to see a contact play into lobby, into radio, out into the A site, or what are we going to see? And it looks like they're going for this default passive setup again that we saw from them earlier on in one of their ecos. They just take their position up in lobby, outside on the buildings. Just wait for Gplay to be aggressive.
It looks like they might go for some sort of upper play here, and yeah, they are going to be smoking down into upper, and get already positioned inside of... Oh, he's going for a sneaky plant, and he might actually get it here. No, Bubble will put an end to that madness, but he tried to get a smoke down and plant perfectly in it, but it's completely denied here. NKY and Sync's last 2 left alive. NKY might be able to get something done. It's inside of Mini, and Sync's towards ramp, putting some damage onto Unique, but Spy Leader there to help out, and we'll see 1 frag here, but NKY gets dropped momentarily afterwards by Dreamer. So 14-13, a very close map number 1. But this will be a bye here from the T side of MyXMG, so this is their opportunity to close things out and pick up this round, but we do see an auto sniper on Spy Leader, so we'll see where he decides to go with that. Does he opt to just take it ramp, or being that there's no AWP on the field, maybe go in back garage? We're going to find out here in just a moment. It does look like he'll be working outside.
Doesn't.
Oh, wow.
Get opens things up.
That's massive.
It definitely is. Spy Leader has to make this auto sniper profitable for his team. He's put a lot of money into this and loses the close range. Well, has the potential to lose close range duels here. Why is looking for this frag onto Unique alongside Gep, and Gep misses the shot. Flash goes out, Unique falls all the way back. Looks like they're going to go for this B play. Fall down the ramp, follow it down. See what they can do.
Here they come. Unique behind the silo. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh, it gets dropped immediately. Spy Leader comes back in, though. And this is looking good for MyXMG. Only 2 CTs left alive. Dreamer in upper. Now Bubble will pop out of the control room door, and he might even things up, but no, Get with a huge frag now in a 1v2. Bubble lands a beautiful nade, and they know where the AWP and Get is. Can he land the shot? He misses, and Bubble closes the round. A huge hat trick. A great 3K from him, and that keeps Gplay in this. That was a 2v4 that MyXMG needed to win.
And won it they did. 14-14. We saw MyXMG yesterday. Both of their games against Skills went for 30 rounds. And this game is going to 30 rounds as well. First map here in the series, in this best of 3 between the German side of MyXMG and the Bulgarian side of Gplay. And if this is anything to go by, then Mirage and potentially Season are going to be some hell of a games. But we've got 2 rounds ahead of us to decide this winner, and maybe even more should we go to overtime. KY knows exactly where Unique plays. That grenade's going to hit him. 16 HP is what he will lose. XMG smoked out for now. They're going to have to be patient.
Yeah, certainly has minute 5 still left on the clock. Very, very tense, as this round certainly decides a lot here. Which team will move up to match point is the question, and like I said, we're going to be seeing a round number 30 here regardless. So grouped up in a radio right now, we've got 3 of the T's, and actually a miss flash from one of the MyXMG members. Luckily doesn't blind anybody, but they will flash their way out now. But counter molly from the CTs is going to prevent any aggression. So 35 seconds left on the clock. Still no pushes from the T's. They are looking to get a little bit aggressive towards ramp, but Unique puts an end to that before it even begins, and looks like it will be an upper side play. Great frag from NKY, but firing back are the CTs. It's now a 2v3. Make it a 2v2 as The bomb carrier will get dropped. It's all up to Get in a 1v2, and he goes down. Gplay now on match point. We thought MyXMG might be able to close it out, but now they are fighting for overtime. MyXMG must be kicking themselves. They came so close on that T side, and now they either have to fight their way back on T side in overtime once again, or it's going to be Gplay taking the 16-14. Both situations are going to be difficult for MyXMG.
Yeah, MyXMG, this is a bit of a role reversal for them. Yesterday they were the team trailing and were able to pull it back out of nowhere, but this time they were leading, and it seems they have crumbled towards the end of this game. Gplay showing us why they were solid odds-on favourites. CSGO Loungers getting out, providing some aggression. They'll get taken down for it though. Now just 3 members left for MyXMG. How can they open up this site and keep this first game alive? Be tough for them. 2 AKs and a Galil in their hands. A full set of M4s for Gplay. Again, Gplay, they have no reason to push this, just playing patiently. NKY backed up down to 10 HP is not the best start for them in their hopes of keeping this alive.
Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. All 3 of the T's grouped up inside of lobby, and the CTs, they know exactly what's going on, so that nade raining down means Nev will be on half HP, and here we go. It all comes down to this push for the T's. Can they tie this up, or will it be Gplay putting it away? Sinks on 9 HP, and that's going to be it. 16-14 is the end of our first map here. Nuke, what a close map. I would have never called a 7-8 at halftime to be a 16-14. So MyXMG, they show that they are no slouches on the T side of Nuke.